What's going on, guys? Georgia Texan 85 here, and I know it's been a few days. I had to work all weekend. It was my weekend to work, which really sucks. And so I haven't been able to put up a video. I haven't been able to really play. Just pretty much worked and slept. And I wanted to get a video out as early as I could today. I slept pretty much most of the day, and so that's why I'm just now doing it. What I'm bringing you is only a 30-3 ground war domination match, and it should have been a lot better. The problem is everybody kept leaving. I think at one point there was only one person on the enemy team, and then every time it'd fill up, they'd leave. Really, just because we were just crapping all over everybody. I think I'm running like a 7-man party here. One of the other guys in the party, his name's JT Moss. He's got a YouTube channel himself. It's pretty good. So, we were getting streaks, calling them in, and people just would not stay in the lobby. And I got really lucky there. So obviously the people I'm playing aren't that intelligent if you just let me run by you. But this should have been a better gameplay. I mean, it's on raid, playing domination, ground war. I mean, there's no reason it wasn't, except for the enemy team just wouldn't stay. And say I get my VSAT in like a minute and a half maybe, so I was getting my streaks pretty quick, and then as soon as I start calling them in, they leave. So it's unfortunate, but that is what it is. I guess it's something you should be used to. That's kind of the downfall to Call of Duty. You have all these kill streaks, and they're overpowered, and people just can't take it. And I understand, especially if you join in late and there's a swarm out. Why would you stay? I mean, they're be just frustrating. So, but that's not all I want to talk about. First thing, Kontrol Freaks. I recently ordered some, and they finally arrived today, and I'm using them in this game I'm showing you. It's something I was a little bit skeptical about. I wasn't sure how an extension on your joysticks would help. I thought it might feel awkward. The way I'm using it, I'm only running it on my right joystick, so just for my aiming. And really, I was shocked. It actually does help. And the way it helps is by extending your joystick. Let's say you aim up on somebody and you need to adjust just a very small bit to the right. Well, when you adjust too far a lot of times, and then you have to adjust back. Well, with the Kontrol Freaks, by extending it, you have more room for error. So if you move to the right, instead of just having to bump it a little bit and then guessing, you can actually move a little bit more and you'll be on target. So it does help with the accuracy. That's the big benefit to me. If you're hitting more shots on the enemy, you're going to win more gunfights. And it took me a match or two to get used to it, and then once I did, I'm very pleased with it. And they're relatively cheap. I think I only paid like 17 bucks, and that was including shipping for my set. So they're not expensive at all. And if you're having trouble with accuracy, you might want to look into it. Relatively cheap, and it does help. Second topic I want to talk about is next gen consoles. Everybody's talking about what they're going to get and why and all that. So I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in on the conversation. If you follow my videos at all, I have an Xbox and a PS3, but I'm predominantly a PS3 player, just because that's the controller I'm used to. That's what I've been playing longer, and I just like the PS3. And I was thinking about Xbox when it came back out with the new consoles, and then once they revealed everything, I was like, there's no way I'm getting an Xbox One, at least not on release. I'm not a big fan of the things they're doing, all the having to connect once a day, which that doesn't bother me. I have a good internet connection. I play mostly multiplayer games, so I'd be online anyway. I just don't like the fact that they're requiring that. I don't think that's fair for everybody. And really, I think it's just, to do that, I guess you have to have Xbox Live. I'm not sure how that would work, but it just seems like a money scheme to me. I don't like the whole Connect sensor always having to be plugged in. I know it doesn't have to be on, but if you have it plugged in, more than likely you're gonna have it on, and I just don't trust Microsoft enough to. I don't know if they'd use it to spy or see what's going on. I just don't. I don't trust people that much. And then, the whole no use games. That's really what bothers me. And not just the use games. You can't rent games. You can't borrow games. You can't trade games. I mean, you buy a game and that's your game. That's fine. And then you can only sell it once, and then that person's stuck with it, and nobody else can play it. I don't like that. That just, I don't know. It seems like they made the console, with the developers mostly in mind, which obviously that way you'll probably get more exclusive deals, but still, I mean, if you're making a console for gamers, you need to make a console for gamers in mind. So that's why I'm leaning, or I know I'm going to get the PS4. Obviously, PlayStation product, you can still play used games, you can borrow games, you can rent games, all that's the same. You had to pay to play online, not a big deal. I'll be getting the PS4. Anyway, guys, this match is already wrapping up. You see enemies forfeiting. It's pretty bad. Everybody left. Couldn't keep a full lobby. We crapped all over them. This has been Georgia Texan 85. I'm out.